So it's starting to look like we're going to have an extremely busy weekend of lambing. So I was out here in the barn taking care of everybody, just making sure they had hay, topping off all their water, just checking them out. It was about 6:30 and I was finished, went inside, ate dinner. Nobody looked like they were getting ready to have any lambs or acting like they were in labor or anything like that. I came back out here, it was 8:30, getting ready to shut off the lights, do a final check on everybody. And I noticed that this ewe right here was standing right outside this lambing jug and had a set of twin lambs. So as soon as I walked in the door, she's just sitting right there starting to clean them off. Looked like she had them no problem. This ewe has had 2 sets of triplets over the last 2 years. So with her having this set of twin lambs on her own with no intervention from us isn't really surprising at all. She's an experienced ewe, had a large number of lambs before and taken great care of them. She was out there licking them off. I just opened up this claiming pen here, this lambing jug, let her in, and decided to give her about 45 minutes just to lick on these lambs and basically bond with them because I wanted to come in because yesterday it was 70 degrees and tonight it's going to get down into the 30s. And so I'm really wanting to dry those lambs off really well and put a little jacket on them overnight just to kind of help give them some warmth and strength to get through the night. So that ewe ended up having a ram and a ewe lamb. Went ahead and processed them, clipped their navels, you know, weighed them. And when I was weighing them, the ewe lamb only comes in weighing at 5 pounds. The ram lamb's right at 9 pounds. That's a little bit small. No, that ewe in years past has had triplets, had big lambs, no problem raising them. But I'm kind of concerned with how small these lambs are just because of how cool it is tonight. It's kind of late. It's about 10 o'clock already tonight. And no matter how good I dry them off with that towel, even that jacket will draw more moisture out of them overnight and become moist overnight. And I don't want to get them too cold because with them just being born, that will really put them downhill fast. So what I think I'm going to go do is get everything ready for putting them in a little warming thing so we can warm them up, give them some colostrum, and then bring them back out here and try to reintroduce them back again with the ewe. I'm going to go ahead and keep that towel. That way it has that scent on there. I'm going to wrap it up in a bag. That way if I have to rub them with that again before I put them back in the pen, I will. But I just think it's going to be best for them to try to get them out of that lethargic stage, get them in, get them warmed up, and then get them back out here with their mother. And also with that ewe, what's leading me to this decision is it was extremely hard for me to get milk to produce out of her teat. She has plenty of milk now, but there was a really hard plug built up in there, and I just don't know how easy it will be for the lambs to get enough out of there right now. I'm gonna have to reevaluate that, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just think that there was just a harder plug built up in her this time, and it just took me a few more squeezes to get milk out. But these lambs being so small, a little bit weaker, I think it's gonna be best just to supplement them for now. So we checked on these lambs again about 3:30 in the morning, and I'm back out here again at 6 right now. They seem hungry. They're just really starting to get their legs underneath of them. I ended up taking that makeshift jacket that I make off that little one just because it really didn't fit her right. The standard size, I cut them out. It seems to work for the majority of the lambs, but she was just so small that her legs were getting tangled in it. So with this heat lamp up, I just went ahead and took it off of her. She's actually come a pretty far way, pretty quick with that thing off on standing up on her own, so that's good. So what I want to do now is go inside and make up a bottle of colostrum just to help supplement them, just to get something in their belly that's warm. They're trying to latch on to mom. They're just not really that steady with their legs. I'm gonna leave the heat lamp up, but I just feel better giving them a little bit of colostrum, help supplement them through, give them a little bit of warmth and energy, and then I hope that they'll be able to latch on to her throughout the day at some point. So the bigger of the two lambs, that ram lamb, he drank a couple of ounces, and then he just really had no interest in the bottle. He was standing up on his own. He was trying to get underneath her. He was going for her teat, but she wasn't really having it just because I think I'm in there with them in that pen. She was getting kind of antsy, checking the lambs out, trying to see what I was doing with them. And so I gave them a little bit. I know they have some food in them. I know they're going to be warm with this heat lamp. Like I said, it's going into a new day here, so we're going to be able to be out here a lot with them today. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to give them a little bit of space and time just to see if she starts letting them nurse or not. So it's her, this side closest to you. Uh-huh. So throughout the day, keeping an eye on this ewe and her two lambs, we noticed that whenever they went to one side of her to get some milk, that she was getting agitated. So I got in the pen and I got a hold of her, and Rachel came in to go ahead and try to strip out that udder some more, or just to see what was going on with it. She had some hard pulls before she was getting any milk to come out, and had some debris come out. And I'm not sure if it's still remnants of the wax plug, if she had an extremely dense wax plug in there, or what was going on with it. But we got out some material out. Then the ewe was flowing pretty good. Plenty of milk was coming out. She kind of calmed down a little bit, didn't seem as agitated with us. So I think that's going to help out. But I'm really concerned about this 5-pound lamb. I'm thinking I might have to pull it out and just make it a bum lamb and bottle feed it, just because it's kind of weak and smaller than the other lamb. And I just want to be able to make sure that it's getting enough to eat. Well, that'll wrap up this one. Thanks for watching.